Strikes is brought to you by the Thompson family of dealerships in Nashua, New Hampshire, and by Tri-State Megabucks and the New Hampshire Lottery, helping New Hampshire schools one ticket at a time. WNDS Sports presents Candlepin Stars and Strikes, featuring the best candlepin bowlers from all over New England. And now, in our 18th season, here's your host for Candlepin Stars and Strikes, Dick Lutz and Mike Warren.
Today, we will crown a champion. As we have reached the final match of our 2002 Tournament of Champions, we welcome you to Candlepin Stars and Strikes on WNDS TV from Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire. Dick Lutz with Mike Morin. We've seen some great bowling for the first few weeks of this Tournament of Champions. It comes down to number one meeting number two.
It's exciting. We've got a full house packed here at Leda Lanes today. Jeff Bugia with a 3-week run that ended by being beaten by Tommy Olszta. So today it's number 2 seed Tom Olszta and number 1 seed Mike Morgan.
Two of the veterans of the television wars, the bowling wars over the years. It should be a great match. Let's meet them right now. First, last week's winner, our number 2 seed from Sturbridge, Massachusetts, the veteran Tom Olszta.
And the veteran of nearly 100 television appearances over his over 25-year television career. 129 average, high single 209, high triple is 504. And Tom does his bowling in Auburn at T-Bird Lane.
A 406 last week to beat Jeff Bugia, who had a 372. And Tom Olszta's opponent this week, the number 1 seed in the Tournament of Champions from Lynn, Massachusetts, Mike Morgan.
His brother Tom was number 5, and now Mike Morgan, number 1, average 126, high single 212. High triple 474, and Mike Morgan bowls at Metro Bowl in Peabody, Massachusetts.
We've got lots of money to give away. We've got lots of money in the triple strike jackpot, lots of money in the bonus ball contest, and $1,500 to the winner of this afternoon's match. Let's get right to it. It's the championship match in the Tournament of Champions. Mike Morgan and Tom Olszta when we come back to Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire on WNDS TV's Candlepin Stars and Strikes. We began with 6. Now we're down to our top 2 seeds. Mike Morgan and Tom Olszta. First week, it was Gary Santora beating Tom Morgan. Then Jeff Bugia won a couple of matches, beating Gary Santora. And Joe Stella losing last week to Tom Olszta, setting up the championship match this afternoon between Mike Morgan and Tom Olszta. It'll be Tom Olszta first to bowl against Mike Morgan in the championship match.
Two of the best ever in the game. Tom Olszta, winner of 17 titles and tying one more than any other man on the WCBC. Mike Morgan, owner of 2 WCBC titles and bowler of the year in 98-99.
Starts off with a half Worcester. Tom Olszta has been on television a lot. A couple of times on WNDS. Will he get them all? Nearly 100 times on the old Channel 5 show, starting way back in 1973 when he was just 16 years old. He starts out with a 9 box.
He uses every bit of that approach. Heels practically hanging over the edge of the lane. So he's got the 4 and the 8 for a spare, and he'll miss it.
He actually does have his left heel, just a little bit of the left heel is over the lip of the deck when he starts out. 10 box. 19 for Tom Olszta. Now Mike Morgan. This is an emotional time for him. He was here for the match 4 weeks ago, when brother Tom lost in the opening match to Gary Santora. 363 to 285. We documented Tom coming back from his serious illness. The fact that he was here was remarkable in and of itself. Able to bowl, a whole nother story. Coming back from serious brain surgery. Very emotional time. Now Mike, the number 1 seed, starts out with a spare. There were plenty of tears flowing the week that Tom Morgan was on the show.
Tom is here with us today as well, watching brother Mike. And how much do you think that gets brother Mike pumped up for this match today? You can't even...
Words can't describe it. No. Tom working on a spare.
Mike?
Mike working on a spare. Breaks up the spread eagle, puts 7 in the mark. Mike Morgan is 45 years old. He's been on TV a lot, too. 2 marks for Mike Morgan to start out. Mike's been on WNDS TV over 50 times. On the old Channel 5 show another 20 times. So over 70 times the bright lights have been before Mike Morgan. So these guys are no strangers to the lights and the pressure and the money of television bowling.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's been on WNDS more times than Mike Morgan. I have to check the records, but I think he's got that one.
Tom Olszta looking for his first mark. He'll take a 9 box.
The exciting conclusion of the Dick and Mike Grudge match, Pilgrim Lanes, will be shown at the beginning of the next string. You've got
so not only will we crown a champion in the Tournament of Champions, we crown a champion for from our annual Grudge match.
I'm hearing, Dick, that this thing that we do every year now for charity could go pay-per-view next year.
Nice shot by Tommy Olszta. Well, not only does the winner of the Grudge match win the championship crown that goes along with it, he wins the love and adoration of all the fans in our market area.
Which he probably has already anyway. It's just more love.
There's that half Worcester filling a spare. It's as predictable as the sun coming up in the morning. And he almost made it. He did make it. 3 marks in a row, $50 in bonus money for Mike Morgan to start out. So he just puts a deuce in the spare with a half Worcester and he converts it. Watch it again. A couple of nudges took the 7 and 8. More bonus money for Mike Morgan on the line. Puts 7 in the spare. The 2-4-7 still standing.
Does he look determined or what today, huh?
Another mark for Mike Morgan. He starts out with 4 marks in a row. $75 in bonus money. Tommy Olszta's working on a spare. And he throws a great pocket shot. I asked them before the match, both fellas, if they had ever met head-to-head. And Mike Morgan said they had met a few times. He couldn't remember how many, but Mike Morgan added he knows he had never beaten Tom Olszta.
Really?
Now the spare for Tommy Olszta, he puts 2 back-to-back. So he's looking for his share of some bonus money right now. The top 2 seeds in the Tournament of Champions battling it out. He threw it past the head pin, and he puts 6 in the spare. 63 half for Tom Olszta.
$1,300 in the triple strike jackpot. Hasn't been hit at all this year. And last year, Gary Carrington hit it on the very last show of the year for $1,300, in addition to winning the Tournament of Champions.
9 box for Tom Olszta, 72 through 6. Mike Morgan, 4 boxes, 4 marks. On lane 34. Eight in the spare.
Wow, 64 through 4. He's got great wood right between the 6 and the 9.
Got to take out the 6 pin. 6 pin is key right here. Another one. Ooh, look at that. The 9 pin still stands.
Did not expect that.
Nope. I thought the wood was situated
Thought it was
in
frozen.
such a way that it was not going to miss. So the consecutive mark streak ends at 4. I thought he threw it about as well as he could throw it. 74 half. Box to box, an 11-pin lead for Mike Morgan. That one got away from him to the second pocket. He got a pretty good break, didn't he? The 1 pin still stands.
And it's not, well,
I'm not sure.
I think it's okay.
He's going to make it anyway. So 5 marks and 6 boxes for Mike Morgan. And Tommy Olszta comes up to lane 34. Olszta right on the head pin, leaves himself a tough shot. You got the 3, the 4, and the 6. $9 for Olszta. He's at 81 through 7. Tom Olszta is in sales for Drake's Bakeries out of Worcester. He and his wife Karen have children. Kerry, 22, Tom, 21. A stepson, Keith, is 29, and Tom is the grandfather to Keith's 2 children, 4 years old and 2 months old.
The 4-year-old is here today. His name is Aaron, and he is a huge Tommy Olszta fan. Watches all the old tapes that the Olsztas have collected over the years from Tom's television appearances. Watches them over and over again.
$10 for Tom Olszta, 91 through 8. Mike Morgan's been red hot. 5 marks in 6 boxes. Could very well have been 6 marks in 6 boxes.
It's true. Had the 6 and the 9 with some wood that didn't help him out at all.
Could very well be 7 marks in 8 boxes. He is red hot. 94 through 6. Right on the head pin and right through. Almost a spread eagle. Broke up the spread eagle. Still has another ball to fill the strike. Almost made it. Wow. And that'll be a 10 box. 123. An early 32-pin lead after 8 boxes for Mike Morgan.
You can never have a big enough lead against Tom Olszta.
Olszta throws a pretty good pocket shot. Will he break it up? Yes, he'll break it up. Will it all go? Will it take that 7-pin? It will not.
No choice but to play the wood here. Front piece into the back piece into the 7-pin.
And he missed it.
And it hopped right over it.
Not much you can do about it. And a 9 box. He's at 100 even. That looks so easy, so makeable, so automatic. But there's no such thing. That's right in the pocket. That's a strike in the 10th frame. That was a perfect shot. Right in the 1-3 pocket. Watch it again. No doubt about it. Everything caved in. 110 with a couple of balls. That's 2. 120 with 1 more ball. $1,300 on the line for Tom Olszta. And the triple strike jackpot, $1,300. Watch it again. Another almost perfect strike. And this is for $1,300 for Tom Olszta, the triple strike jackpot. Missed the head pin. Threw it past the head pin. 126 first string for Tommy Olszta. Great comeback for Olszta. Double strike can do that. Can bring you back in a hurry. Mike Morgan's right on the head pin.
Well, it looks good.
Got to hit that head pin.
3 and the 6 with a couple pieces of wood in the mix.
There it is.
Plenty of body English for Mike Morgan, converting a 9th frame spare.
7 marks in 9 boxes for Mike Morgan. The others could have been. It's right in the pocket. Put 7 in the spare.
Already at 140 through 9.
Missed the spare. He's at 148. 149 for Mike Morgan in the first string, and a lead of 23 pins over Tom Olszta as we head to the middle string. When we come back, you'll watch the final 2 frames of the grudge match between Mike Morgan and yours truly. Don't go away. You won't want to miss that. Candlepin Stars and Strikes continues from Leda Lanes in Nashua right after this on WNDS TV. With 2 boxes left in our championship match, I had a 13-pin lead, plus I was working on a strike.
It's okay. It's okay. Go sit down over there.
Oh, that was a banana peel.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We need to get the referees out here. Mike could be subject to ejection after something like that.
That was over. Yeah. Over here.
The front seat of my truck too, Mike, there's a spot too.
Are there any bowling balls from Sturbridge, Massachusetts in the house? Tommy Olszta's balls, are they in the house by any chance?
Nobody likes a big mouth, okay?
Mike, it's not over till it's out. Can I hear a distant voice? Can I hear a distant voice? Don't let that be you.
How am I supposed to concentrate?
Mike, you have no marks on the board. You need to do something.
Okay. Hey.
That was the final, 111-90, and the championship returns home where it belongs.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I accept it.
I am not worthy. There we go.
It was great.
There
We had
he
a lot
is.
of fun.
The champion.
Champion right here.
All right.
Absolutely. Did you get a tiara to put on my head or anything like that?
Yeah,
No,
I'll
not
go to
yet.
Burger King and get you one later.
All right, Mike Morgan, we're ready to go with string number 2 in the Tournament of Champions.
Yeah, you won the first year, I won last year, and you have recaptured the crown, and convincingly so.
I think it should probably be retired now.
Well, if that's your way of weaseling out of next year's match.
Mike Morgan will strike the start.
You inspired the great Mike Morgan with your fine 111 string, Dick.
Watch it again. He crossed over to the Brooklyn side. Oh, just got it.
They make it look so easy, don't they?
Mike had 7 marks in the first string on his way to a 149. That time he crossed over a little too far into Brooklyn, maybe over to Jackson Heights.
Got a cluster on the right side and the 7-pin in the corner for only a 4-pin drop.
A lot of action here. Watch out. Will it go? Won't quite trip up the 7-pin.
If I didn't know better, I'd say he was an inspired bowler today.
And a 10 box.
And we know who the inspiration is, brother Tom Morgan.
And you can hear Tommy in the background rooting him on.
Recovering from cancer and brain surgery of a couple of months ago. You saw him on our show 4 weeks ago. Doing well.
Tom Olszta missed the head pin. Threw it to the second pocket. Not much to show for it.
Very un-Olszta-like on that shot. Still have half of them to shoot at.
And he'll take a 9 box gladly. Tom Olszta averaging 129, a high single of 209. There's one right in the pocket. The 5-pin is wobbling, but it won't go down. A high triple of 504. Can't fathom that.
A lot of people will be happy to have that for 4, even 5. Get it for 3. It's a 168 average. Imagine averaging 168 for 3 strings. Well, he did it.
That's unbelievable, isn't it?
Not many bowlers have ever shot over 500 for 3. Just a select few have. Well, he
Same
just
shot.
had that. Hit it in the same place, same result. 5 on the left, 5 on the right, 1 on the left.
Oh, almost made it. Another great crowd on hand for the Tournament of Champions. $10 for Mike Morgan. These people love their bowling. They love their bowlers.
And the bowlers love them. They mix with the fans before the show, after the show.
Got the 2 and the 7 standing here, nothing in between. The wood will be rolling out of the way and not a factor. Not going to make it. Open in the 4th frame. $9 from Mike Morgan. He's at 48 through 4. Now Tom Olszta. In the last roll-off, he was the #1 seed, and he defeated 5th seed Danny Harris, who was trying to come all the way from that #5 seed to the championship, 400 to 371. Look at that! And how did he miss the pin over on the right? That wasn't supposed to stay standing. The way he had it figured out, it's a great shot.
Talk about Danny Harris coming from the 5th seed. Didn't quite win in the last 5 years you and I have done the show together. Only 2 bowlers have ever won the ladder coming from the #5 seed. This year, out of the 6 ladders, 4 were top seeds and 2 were second seeds. So nobody below #2 won it this year. And over the last 5 years, nobody has ever started at #4 and won a ladder series.
It's the jinx slot.
It really is.
Oh, look at that shot by Tom Olszta.
What was he covering his eyes?
The angles, holding his breath, covering his eyes, jumping up and down, and a mark. And we go to the break. Olszta working on a mark. Tight match here. Mike Morgan and Tom Olszta, the Tournament of Champions, the finals. We're coming back to WNDS TV's Candlepin Stars and Strikes right after this. Mike Morgan moves up to lane 34. He has a 25-pin lead over Tom Olszta, but Olszta is working on a mark when we come back. So it's 25 pins minus what Olszta records in his spare. And here's Mike Morgan missing the head pin, but getting a pretty good break. The 1, 2, 4. There it is. The spare for Mike Morgan. He is really on target. Mike, like brother Tom, works for General Electric. Been there 23 years, where he prepares engines for assembly. He and Kathleen have been married for 19 years. Son Mike is 16. Will it go? No.
Both these bowlers in their mid-40s over the course of this year. The average age of our bowlers on Candlepin Stars and Strikes has been 37.3, which is about a year older than last year's bowlers on average. Youngest bowler was Danny Harris, from whom we spoke moments ago, 18 years and 4 months. And the oldest bowler, of course, Charlie Jutras, 67 years and 10 months. So the bowlers got a little grayer this year along with everybody else.
Olszta buried it in the pocket. The 7-pin still stands. And the wood is right there for him. He says he doesn't like the wood. He's looking at it and not liking it. And I'm looking at it on the monitor and saying it's not bad. He played the wood. He capped it. Well, he took it a different way, but it goes nonetheless.
That was the most sure way to make it, but also the most difficult because of the very small target of just that little tip of the pin to shoot at.
2 marks in a row now for Tom Olszta, looking for his first bonus money of the match.
And his chance to get some pins back. He's been trailing for the entire day.
Can he break up the split? No. Lots of wood on the deck, though. Just a ton of wood for him to play with here. And I think the wood makes this a makeable shot. Here he goes, and there it goes. $50 in bonus money for Tom Olszta. Well played with the wood on the deck. 3 marks in a row. Watch it again. The wood came flying off both sidewalls to clear out those pins. Right through the middle, the 1 and the 5.
Kind of skip lobbed the ball, and he's not on a spare, so he didn't really lose any count, but he's got a whale of a shot to attempt here. Basically, it was a spread eagle with the 8-9 in the back, and he picked up 7 of the 8.
He had a 10 box. A little too full on the head pin that time. Another tough shot. 5 down, 5 standing. Look at that last pin wobbling and finally down. And now there's wood on the deck to contend with. And Michael, what do you do here? I think you play the wood all the way to the left and hope for the best.
That's what you
You're
do.
trying to keep it on the lane. He did. Did not make the shot, though. That's the only way he could have played the shot.
He did get that one piece of wood to roll over, but didn't have enough strength to knock the other 2.
And that will be a 9 box for Mike Morgan. He's at 93 through 8.
Well, look out. Here comes Tom Morgan. He's got bonus money this game.
Tom Olszta.
Tom Olszta. Tom Morgan, Mike's brother, is here. We have Tom Morgan on the brain.
Threw it a little bit to the Brooklyn side. Put 7 in the mark. And a tough shot here. Although, again, the wood is playable here to deflect the ball into the pins and see where it goes. That's what he did. And, ooh, Tommy thought he had a shot at it.
And he really got a reaction out of
Tom. Yeah, he sure did,
time.
didn't you, huh?
He actually came off the ground on that shot.
And a 9 box for Tom Olszta. He's gained back 15 pins, box to box.
He doesn't always show it, but he's very intense.
And he's up against an open frame. And tough shot. 2-4-7 on the left, 6-10 on the right. No wood to help out. Oh, look at that. He cut it too thin. You don't really see that.
What are we talking, half an inch? And he's got it? To be that accurate from 60 feet away.
And that'll be a 10 box.
Look at this. We're down to less than a 10-pin match now, under a mark, with Mike Morgan on top by 7 pins.
This is what these fans came to see.
They get their money's worth this week for sure.
Brooklyn side hit for Mike Morgan. The 5, the 7, and the 9.
Dick, think about the scenario had Tom Morgan, who's undergoing cancer rehabilitation, had he been the top seed and had to bowl his brother Mike Morgan. What a boy.
It would have been almost too much to bear. Mike Morgan, tough shot here, plays the wood and gets the spare. Great shot. What a great shot, how he played the wood and forced everything to the left, and it took out the 7-pin with a vengeance.
And only his 3rd mark of this game after a 149 start.
A little too full on the head pin that time. Put 6 in the spare.
Bowlers are getting their share of splits this string. But again, some wood to help out. 2-4 and a 6-10.
Left side of that wood. Missed the wood. Needed to touch the wood. So he's at 117. 119 second string for Mike Morgan to go with the first string of 149 and a two-string total of 268. Tom Olszta is at 235 with 2 boxes to bowl.
Well, there's the diamond on the right side with the 10 pin in the corner.
Missed it. He'll be open in the 9th. Eight box. He needs a mark to get it under 15 pins. Will the 5-pin go? It wobbles. It still wobbles. Someone take a deep breath and knock it over. The 5 and the 7.
Look at it, still moving.
Still wobbling. Ooh!
It wobbled the wrong way when the ball went by it.
It was doing the hula. 9 box, 126. He picks up 7 pins and he trails by 16 going to the 3rd string. Mike Morgan in the lead, heading down the home stretch. 1 string to go. The Tournament of Championship will be decided with 10 more boxes to bowl. Mike Morgan leading Tom Olszta by 16 pins. When we come back to Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire on WNDS TV's Candlepin Stars and Strikes. Tom Olszta will be first to bowl. 16 pins separate these two great bowlers in the championship match in the Tournament of Champions. We started with 6 ladder series winners, all champions in their own right. And now we're down to the 2 survivors, the numbers 1 and 2 seeds. Olszta will make the shot. Tom Olszta with a great shot. Watch it again. Plays the left of the wood, moves everything to the right and sweeps him away. Great shot making by Tom Olszta. Puts 8 in the spare.
And finally something you can shoot at without a big gap in between. He's had nothing but splits the last 3-4 frames, it seems. Now it's the 3 and the 6. Just the bowler and the pins.
Missed it. The look of frustration says it all. 9 box for Tom Olszta. Boy, if you could read his mind right now.
Mike Morgan has the highest single this year on Candlepin Stars and Strikes. 169. He bowled that on March the 10th this season.
Mike trying to take advantage of the Olszta miss in the 2nd box. 2, 4, 5, 7. Ooh, the 7 is still standing. $10 box for Mike Morgan.
Should congratulate the Senior Pro Tour winners. Now these are old results because of our taping schedule back in March. Bowling at Beverly Bowl-O-Mat in the men's division. Our old friend Steve Vadney won it all. Congratulations to him. And for the women, Debbie Matranya. Don't know her, but she's from Haverhill. Congratulations to both those bowlers in the Senior Tour.
Spare for Mike Morgan in the 2nd frame. So both bowlers with marks in their first 2 boxes. Olszta did not throw a good ball, but he got a pretty good drop, and he's got the 1 with the 6, 9, and 10 with wood surrounding the 6, 9, and 10. Hitting the head pin is key here, and the 10 pin still stands. Too much wood surrounding those pins. And a 10 box. Now Tommy Olszta has to start looking at boxes and thinking marks. He's going to run out of boxes. Threw it past the head pin again. He's lost the head pin the last couple of boxes. Can't afford to do that. The 1, the 2, the 7, the 10 with a piece of wood. Will it go? Yes, it will. Big spare for Tom Olszta. His second mark of the third string. Now Mike Morgan on lane 34.
Looking for a good fill here on his second frame spare.
That's a pretty good fill right there.
Take that one. Not good wood, however. Wood at an angle, probably a good 1.5 feet in front of the 4-pin. We just hope to plow it straight back without the ball deflecting and the pin deflecting in different directions.
Missed it.
That's what happened.
Big miss. And a 10 box. Candlepin Stars and Strikes on WNDS TV, presented by Tri-State Megabucks and the Thompson family of dealerships, Nashua Mitsubishi, Nashua Daewoo, McMulkin Chevy, and Nashua Hyundai. He threw that one past the head pin. Doesn't have much to show for it. Just knocked down 3 pins. And he'll take a half Worcester on the right side. 5 pins still stand for Mike Morgan. Up against a Tom Olszta spare that will really tighten things up. And that will be a great 9 box for Mike Morgan going to the break. Mike Morgan leads by 17 minus what Tom Olszta gets on his fill ball when we come back. Heading down the home stretch, 6 boxes remain in this championship match. It's the Tournament of Champions on WNDS TV's Candlepin Stars and Strikes from Leda Lanes in Nashua. Tom Olszta trails by 17 pins, less what he gets on this first ball, which will fill a 4th frame spare. 6 boxes remain, so a decent fill would put it under 10 pins, and we would have ourselves a horse race. And that's a pretty decent fill. So it's a 9-pin lead for Mike Morgan with 6 boxes remaining.
If you'd like to keep up with what's happening in Candlepin bowling over the course of the summer when we're in reruns, go to candlepincorner.com. Not only will you read all what's going on and see great pictures and tournament results, but you'll also find links that will take you to the Pro Tour and to lots of other bowling associations and things that might interest you as a Candlepin bowling fan.
Costly miss by Olszta right there. He had a 2-pin spare leave, picked one of the pins off, did not convert the spare, and settled for a 9 box. And he follows that up with a great first ball, leaving the 5-pin, which is frozen to a piece of wood right behind it. So he's got a great target there, and this should be an automatic for Tom Olszta, and it will be.
If I could just follow up for a second on candlepincorner.com, Kevin Cormier, who is the webmaster of that Candlepin site, is here today taking digital photos, and you can bet that a lot of the behind-the-scenes things that people who weren't here to watch the actual production of the show will get to look at. Some great pictures that you'll enjoy when he gets them loaded in, probably within a week or so.
Mike Morgan off the head pin that time, half Worcester right side. Chopped through the head pin. He'll be open in the 5th frame. 7 box. Things are getting tight here. He's up against the Tom Olszta spare in the 6th frame. If he does not mark here, we are virtually even with 4 boxes remaining. Right on the head pin and right through. It's a spread eagle.
Saw Gary Santora make this in the first week of the Tournament of Champions.
Picked 1. Mike laboring right now. 4 straight open frames for Mike Morgan. A 6 box, a 7 and a 6. 61. We are virtually even. Tom Olszta trails by 3, minus what he's going to get on this first ball, which could conceivably put him in the lead. Anything above a 3 gives him the lead. He's got a 3-pin lead as he puts 6 in the spare.
Four horsemen, left side. 1, 2, 4, 7.
Not going to make it. He'll be open. $10 for Tom Olszta. Pinning becomes very important right here in a close match.
How nerve-wracking must this be for the bowlers? Dick, as experienced as they are, still has to get to them.
Olszta on the head pin, a little thin, got a great drop. A 9-pin fall, and all the wood is going to fall by the wayside. It's just Tom Olszta and the 2-pin. Spare for Tom Olszta.
He's missed a few of those easy shots today, so he didn't want to go by this one.
4th mark of the string for Olszta. Morgan only has 1 mark in the string thus far. He needs to mark right here, at least in one of these 2 boxes. He threw a good first ball. Will he get a break? He does get a break. They're still dropping. They're surrounding that 5. That's the 8-pin in the back row with a couple of pieces of wood, double wood.
Well, you don't like that front pin, because we've seen a lot of
Hop over the back pin.
That's exactly what's
Becomes
happening.
airborne. It's just what it did, but he had enough to take it.
Mike pointing to his bicep as if to say, yeah, I had enough muscle to put that one down. And he did.
Now he needs another mark to take the lead back.
$1,500 hangs in the balance right here with just a couple boxes to go.
Threw it away. Put 3 in the spare.
It's not a must spare, but it's about as close as you get to being that.
Will it go? No, the 10-pin, 7-pin still stands. $10. So here's the deal. As Tom Olszta works on a spare, we're dead even. Whatever Olszta gets on this ball is what he leads the match by with 2 boxes remaining.
It's his for the asking right here.
And it's an 8-pin lead for Tom Olszta with 2 boxes remaining.
Pro bowler for 27 years, 17 titles and 1 tie, the winningest male bowler in the WCBC.
And he missed the spare, big miss.
And even the best succumb to the pressure, Dick.
So the door remains open for Mike Morgan. $10 for Tom Olszta, 118.
I can feel my heart pounding. I can imagine what these guys are feeling right now. It's all up for grabs right here.
He threw a good ball. 9-pin drop. Got it. Big spare for Tom Olszta.
The high string of the day worth $50 from Leda Lanes will go to Mike Morgan. Tommy will not beat that. Best he can do is 138. But the big plum, $1,500, yet to be decided, comes down to Mike Morgan and what he does.
Tom Olszta puts 9 in the spare. A 137. 3-string total, 389. $37 pins for Mike Morgan in the last 2 frames to tie. And it ain't gonna happen that way.
Couldn't pick a worse time to punch out one. The 3-pin all by itself leaves.
Almost made the shot. Wouldn't that have been something? The 5-pin still stands. 94. He needs a double strike. Double strike and an 8.
So if Mike doesn't strike here, Tom Olszta is your Tournament of Champions winner. I don't think Mike doesn't know it.
Well, he gave it a good shot, didn't he? Threw a pretty good ball. So Tom Olszta will be the winner of our Tournament of Champions.
And the crowd acknowledging Mike's efforts with a
104, third string for Mike Morgan. Three-string total 372, a 17-pin win for Tom Olszta over Mike Morgan. And the championship goes to the veteran Tom Olszta. We'll come back to meet our bowlers when we return to Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire for the conclusion of Candlepin Stars and Strikes on WNDS TV. Tom Olszta defeats Mike Morgan in the championship match, 389 to 372. Great to watch two veterans go at each other.
And the match came right down to the last two boxes, so it's anything you could ever hope for in the final competition.
Well, let's meet him first. Let's bring up our runner-up. A great match this afternoon, Mike Morgan. Got the runner-up check for $600. Got some bonus money for you as well, $50 in bonus money. I know that's all incidental to everything that took place during this tournament.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a great day all in all. You know, like I say, watching Tommy Bowl meant everything to me. This one here, I just ran out of gas. I lost my concentration, I think, and can't give someone like Tommy an opening. He took advantage. I don't know where my head went, but I was bowling great for like 12, 14 boxes, and I don't know what happened. But you can't let a guy like that hang around because he'll take advantage. And hey, it's not bad losing to the best, I'll tell you.
Well, take care of your brother Tommy during the summer and get him back here next fall, will you?
He wants to go golfing this weekend, but I think we better wait a little longer than that.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Congratulations.
Have a great summer, Mike.
Great to see you. Mike Morgan, our runner-up here this afternoon, and Tom Olszta will bowl the bonus ball contest. Bowl on lane 33. We'll roll a ball and we'll match him up with a winner at home. We have
money.
$270.
We haven't had a winner for 27 weeks, a half a year. Let's give that money away right now.
Tommy will.
Oh man.
9.
9's going to be tough to find in the barrel here.
Between us.
Let's see what we got here.
Mike Morgan will reach in the bin.
Incomplete card. You got to give us all the information if you can,
please.
please.
Check all the cards for information. Make sure you put your name, address, and the number of pins.
I know it looks like I'm looking for a 9, but there we've got all the information.
And this is a 9, a winner. We've got
a winner.
Mrs. Bertha Snow of Arlington, Massachusetts. $270 for Bertha Snow. Congratulations to Bertha, a winner.
$270.
And $1,500 to Tom Olszta. We have some bonus money as well. We had, let's see, what did we have for Tom? $50 in bonus money for you as well coming your way. Had them all the way, right?
You know, Mike came out, very emotional match for Mike. I mean, he's been through a lot. I give his brother Tom, I mean, all the credit in the world. Just to be here to bowl, it would have been nice to see those two bowling. I mean, that would have been something else. And I think Mike emotionally was drained, and he got up there and it was all emotions, and, you know, he ran out of gas.
Through a 149, Mike did in the first string. You're trailing, and what's going through your mind at that point?
Just put the pressure on him. Get marks. You need marks. You bowl your own game. I'm not worried about being down 20, 30 pins. That means nothing. It's just bowl your game. If you come back, you come back. If you don't, you don't. Bowl your game makes him bowl his game.
Well, you're a grandfather now, and your biggest fan, his name is Aaron, right?
Aaron, yes.
He's here today. Now, I know he likes to watch all the old Tommy Olszta tapes. He's got a new one to watch today, huh?
Yes, Mikey's one of his favorite bowlers. He always asks, when I watch the tape of Judju, calls me Judju and Mike Morgan. He likes Mike Morgan, Billy Treeful, and Gary Carrington.
That's
always
pretty good
Right.
group of bowlers.
Well, promise you'll come back again because you were away for a couple of years and you had a good year here on Stars and Strikes.
I'll try. I'll promise I'll try. It's hard to get back here, but I'll
politician,
try to get back
folks.
here.
Tom, thanks very much. Great to see you. Congratulations.
Way to go,
Tommy Olszta, our winner, ladies and gentlemen, of the Tournament of Champions. And a great season comes to an end.
What else is there to say except we'll have some great reruns for you over the course of the summer and see you next fall with a brand new roster of bowlers.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. From Mike Morin and our entire WNDS TV crew, I'm Dick Lutzk. We'll see you next year on Candlepin Stars and Strikes. And remember...